first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yep. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Handoff headed right to Henry. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete to Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. The draw now, this is Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180.
From the 46. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points in this game. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw, Hurts. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, and recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Eagles leading near the break. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Back.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone from Philadelphia. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. One read, they'll hand off to Henry. Rob's for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10. Running once more with Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pistol snap to Jackson. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Hurts to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Hurts with it on third and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. He's got Devontae Smith. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down, a run with Barkley. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 11. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw for Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth.
Eagles 27, Ravens 18.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on first. He finds some space again. And finally down right along that opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles up by 9. Second and 6 coming up here. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Has some space inside the 15. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They go to Barkley again. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Barkley gets touchdown. The Eagles could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the
He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Ravens 18.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again is Lamar. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Try and push it deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers going to win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.